The most absurd move in history. This family, along with all their possessions and dozens of livestock of various breeds, set out to cross the Pacific Ocean in search of a secluded island. After drifting for months without a sight of land, they found themselves at a loss. Just as they were feeling desperate, they suddenly spotted a sea turtle not far away, indicating that land was nearby. The father, overjoyed, raised his weapon to hunt the turtle. However, his second son calmly picked up a rope and tossed it towards the turtle. Miraculously, the rope landed perfectly around the turtle's shell. Under the guidance of Master Turtle, they soon arrived at a deserted island. The family was thrilled by the island's beautiful scenery. Later, while the family was busy, the youngest son secretly ventured into the jungle, intending to capture a cute little elephant using the sugarcane he held. Unbeknownst to him, a tiger was lurking nearby. As George gradually lured the elephant, it finally stepped into the trap. George quickly tightened the rope to prevent the elephant from escaping and used all his strength to try and pull it over. However, the waiting tiger soon emerged from the forest. Seeing this, George turned and fled in terror, leaving the restrained elephant in a dire situation. As the tiger approached, the elephant could only retreat in fear. Suddenly, a piece of wood was thrown at the tiger. It turned out that George had gone to find a weapon and hadn't left. This enraged the tiger, and it shifted its target, pouncing towards George. Fortunately, at that moment, his mother arrived with a pack of dogs. The family's dogs attacked the tiger, and in no time, they had the once fierce tiger fleeing with its tail between its legs.
This battle established George's family as the overlords of the deserted island. To prevent further attacks from wild animals, they decided to build a house in the trees. The little elephant became their laborer, and a white horse was brought in by the father to serve as a pack animal. Everything seemed to be moving in a positive direction, but the mother thought that living in the trees would eventually lead to accidents. Unexpectedly, an accident happened soon after. One day, as soon as the parents left, George set his sights on a few little monkeys in the trees. To catch one to play with, he quickly climbed up the ladder. However, just as he was about to reach out and grab one, he lost his balance and fell, leaving his body suspended in the air, nearly being strangled by the rope. Fortunately, the adults were nearby, preventing a major disaster. However, the frightened mother had had enough and insisted that living in the trees was even more dangerous than living on the ground. To avoid living separately from his wife, the father decided to hire more laborers. A few days later, when the mother returned to the house and removed her blindfold, she saw 3 rooms standing tall on the big tree. Not only were there railings all around, but the interior was also understated and luxurious. The water in the buckets was directly drinkable, and the sinks were made of imported turtle shells. Even more outrageous, they used hydropower technology to create a refrigerator with unlimited access. And so, they began living a self-sufficient life on the small island.